Hey, morning guys. Going to be installing a dropper post on Mel's new 2017 Giant Trance 4. I have a PNW dropper post for it that I'm going to install. So let's take a look at the dropper. All right, so this is the dropper that we're going to install. It is the Ridge Dropper. It's a 30.9 diameter, which we'll need for the Giant. 125 millimeter dropper, which would be perfect for her height at 5'4". We won't want a huge dropper for her. So this is it here. This is the dropper. Feels pretty solid. This should be nice on the bike. Also have the loam lever, which is nice. I'm running the loam lever on both my Roscoe and my Rain, and I love it. So yeah, there's the lever there we'll be installing. Now we're going to do internally routed for this dropper. So a few tools we'll need to do this. I guess we're going to need probably some needle nose pliers to probably pull the cable through. Cable cutters, 3mm Allen, and some Gorilla Tape probably come in handy. Let's go take a look at the bike. I already have it started over here. Okay, so I've already run the cable through here, but I'll show you how I did it. I don't want to have to actually redo it again, just because it was kind of got lucky that I was able to run it through this easily, but I'll show you what I did here. So basically what I did was I used the front derailleur cable that was through there. I used that to kind of basically fish a line down through here. Now this is set up to be internally routed, like their other, like I think the Trance 2 from the same year had a dropper post installed, so I knew this would have a channel for it. It was just a matter of trying to get that cable down through there. So what I did is I started with just the actual derailleur cable, not the housing. Started with that, flipped the bike upside down. Okay, so this is basically the bottom of the bike. There's the down tube there, and there is a hole here. So there was, basically this piece was in there, like so. This was the cable where the front derailleur cable came out of here and went behind here. But I basically popped that out just so I could see down through here, and I actually started fishing the cable through here to start with. And sorry for the bird noises in the background, but basically I took like a cable like this and I fished it down through towards the bottom bracket. It's kind of hard to see, but there is a hole right here on the frame, a tiny little hole. And so I could see when I fished this through, I could see it start to come, I could see it behind this hole, and I knew I'd kind of made it at least through this channel. And once it was through there, I just kept pushing it, and it eventually came up through the seat tube area. And I kind of got lucky with this. This is why I don't want to actually have to redo what I've done. But if you just keep playing with this, you'll eventually get it to go up the seat tube. Well, actually, I just did it right now. Just doing that now, I see it coming out the bottom there. So if I flip this back over here, and no, Pickles isn't dead over there, everybody. Pickles! Yep, he's still alive. Anyway, so yeah, you can see here on the seat tube, so that cable, I got lucky, and if I can do this twice, then anybody can do this. Basically, once I had that cable out through there, I just taped the actual housing cable onto here. Yeah, so basically now I taped, like I said, the housing cable onto here, and basically just took the other end of the cable, fed it up through this channel here, like so. Yeah, so I just keep feeding it down the down tube there. Yeah, so I'm just feeding this cable up, like I said, through here, and eventually it'll come up here. And that's where I just use the needle nose pliers, and I just kind of reached through there and grabbed it. Now, it's probably not going to work successfully because I already have the cable routed through there, but you get the idea of what I did. I just routed that up through there, pulled it out, and then once I had it through, I just kind of feeded the whole housing through there. So I have the whole housing through here now, so now I can install the seat post. So let's take the bike back over to the normal work area and finish it up. So basically now I got this cable here. I can take this tape off here, take off the cable, or to take off the tape and get rid of this other cable that I used as a fish. Sorry if I'm sweating all over the place, guys. It's super hot out in this garage this morning. So now I have the new cable that came with the PNW loam lever. And I'm just gonna route that down through this housing here, leaving the ball end for the seat post. So that's through there now. So I need to put this little ball end, you can see there, that little black ball end that comes with the seat post. So now I can, yeah, so that, just want to get that right in there like so. And we'll just make sure this slides right down onto the cable housing. So we have the cable housing snugged right up against the bottom of the seat post there. And then as we put it in the tube, we're just going to pull the cable out with it as well. And get that in like so. So there we have it installed. We can clamp that down. So we got the seat post installed. Now we're going to go ahead and install the lever. I think I'm actually going to put this on the inside of the brake, like on this side of the lever. This isn't the I-spec mount, so I wasn't really sure where I'd want to put this, but I'm thinking over here. All right, we'll play around with the placement of that in a bit. So now that we got the lever sort of rigged up in place, and I'm not going to do a total detailed installation on how to install this lever. If you look back at my history, I'll link to when I put it on the Rain. I did a really detailed instruction on how to do the loam lever, so you can check that out. All right, I'm just going to install the seat on here so it's easier for me to push down on this. So one thing I forgot to do, Giant has this rubber foam thing running down inside the frame. So I'm just going to run that on the cable here. I think it's to stop probably cable rattle. So I'm just going to put that down in there. It'll go. So, and then also this little rubber grommet thing, like so. So that's a lot cleaner there if I just zoom in. So that's a lot cleaner there where the cable is coming out now. And it shouldn't rattle with that foam insert in there. All right, so now we're just gonna check, make sure everything works. It's staying down by itself. So now open, we flick the switch here and it just raises up. Perfect, looks like we did it. So yeah, there's the install done. I just gotta clean up this cable end on the remote and make sure it's in the right position. But overall, that wasn't as hard as I thought it would be. Internally routed, this didn't come with an internally routed cable, so I kind of had to fish it through myself. And yeah, I'm kind of proud of how I was able to do that. I thought it'd be a lot trickier. So there we go, guys. We got the PNW Ridge Dropper installed on Mel's new 2017 Giant Trance, getting the bike one step closer to how I want to see it configured. Got the dropper working on the 1x setup. And I just want to thank PNW Components again for sending me this Ridge Dropper to review on this bike. I got the PNW Bachelor Dropper on my Roscoe, plus loam levers on both the Rain and the Roscoe, and highly recommend you guys check out PNW Components, droppers, bars, stems, all sorts of components. Make sure to check them out. So guys, so thanks for watching the video. Hopefully this will help anybody that's looking to internally route a dropper on a older Trance. This is a 2017 that we picked up, brand new, but had to internally route it myself, and it was a success. So guys, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing to the channel. Sorry I'm a sweaty mess out here in the garage this morning. Yeah, we got Pickles lying over on the floor there. Pickles hasn't had any screen time in a while, so I thought I'd bring him over. Say hi, buddy. How do you like the heat? He just likes basking in the sun. So guys, thanks for watching the channel. Thanks for subscribing, liking the videos, all that sort of stuff. What do we always say, Pickles? Keep your feet on the pedals.
Oh, shut your face, Toogy Howser.